Welcome back to Grandma Olivia's Corner. We're going to continue with Lola Levine, Drama Queen. Chapter 3. Sizzle Pop. On Friday, we have drama class again, and Miss Tinkle has us do even more exercises. She explains that we will be doing mirroring another person. Unfortunately, Alyssa is my other person, and she's got a great big frown on her face. Remember, Miss Tinkle says, one of you is the mirror and one of you is the person, and the mirror has to reflect what the person is doing. You're the mirror, Lola, Alyssa says. I'm the person. Then she flips her hair. So I do too. But I don't have nearly as much hair to flip. Are you making fun of me? She grumbles. No, I'm mirroring you. She raises her arm, so I raise my arm. She moves her feet, and I try to move my feet in the same way. But I'm bored, so I do a little jump and spin. Lola Levine, you are so weird, Alyssa says with her hands on her hips. I'm not weird, I'm dramatic. I say with my hands on my hips just like hers. I think of the definition in my mom's dictionary. I attract attention. Yeah, because you're weird. And loud too. I'm going to be an actress when I grow up, she says, stomping her foot. I stomp my foot too. Well, maybe I'll be an actress too, I say, raising my voice. My middle name means star, you know. Just then, Miss Tinkle raises her arms and says, stop. It's time for our next activity. Everyone lie down on the floor. I'm happy the mirror game is done, and I go lie down next to Josh. Now, students, this is called popcorn game. I want everyone to pretend they're popcorn kernels, and the floor is a gray big pan filled with oil. Yuck, I whisper to Josh. Lola, pay attention, Miss Tinkle says. I guess I have a loud whisper. Now, students, Miss Tinkle says, imagine the pan is getting sizzling hot. Ah, I'm burning up, I scream, because I want Miss Tinkle to know I'm good at acting. Please, no screaming, Lola. You'll scare the kindergartners next door, Miss Tinkle says. Ben is in kindergarten, and it would take more than a few screams to scare him, I think. Improvise, Miss Tinkle says. You are popcorn kernels. What do? Alyssa jumps up and claps her hands. That's right, Alyssa, Miss Tinkle says. You pop. Well done. Soon everyone starts to jump and pop and clap. And it does sound pretty cool. I wish I had thought of popping. I'm happy when the bell rings and drama class is over. I go to Josh's house after school. Josh and I have lots of fun playing soccer in his backyard. But we have to be extra careful not to smush the plants in Josh's mom's vegetable garden. Lola, Josh says, can you wave like wheat while dribbling a soccer ball? No, I say, but I can buzz like a bee. Bzzz. We try to get Josh's cat, Milo, to play soccer with us, but he'd rather nap in the sun. Guess what, Lola? Josh asks between soccer juggles. What? I say. I'm really excited about the class play, he says. It'll be fun, I say. I'm secretly hoping to be the star. After a while, we get hot and hungry and go inside for a snack. Would you like something salty or something sweet? Principal Blott asks us. Salty, Josh says. Sweet, I say. Josh gets celery sticks sprinkled with salt, and I get carrots. I have to admit they are pretty good carrots, so I tell Principal Blott that very thing. These are the sweetest carrots I've ever tasted. Principal Blott, Josh's mom, I say. You think so? She replies. Yes. Can I have some more? I ask, and then remember to add, please. Of course. I grow them in our own garden, she says, and then Principal Plot does something I've never ever seen her do. She smiles. Chapter 4. Bubblegum ice cream. Dear Diarrhea, it's been a long month. We have drama class twice a week, and I still can't decide if I like it. Yesterday, Miss Tinkle told us that we are going to have to audition for the class play. Audition means try out. I've been to soccer tryouts, so hopefully this won't be so hard. The play is called Forest Gifts and is about the creatures that live in the woods, animals and fairies. I never liked fairies much. What do they do besides be tiny and fly around anyway? Shalom, Lola Levine. Guess what, Lola? My brother says on Saturday morning. Myra is coming over today. Myra is really sweet, even if her older sister is Alyssa Goldstein. What are you guys going to do? I asked Ben. Mom's taking us to the park, an ice cream parlor, Ben says. The ice cream palace has been about 3 zillion flavors of ice cream. It's the best ice cream in town, in my opinion. Right there, I made a little mistake. And sometimes it's good to make a mistake. And we just start over. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read it over to you. Mom's taking us to the park and ice cream palace, Ben says. Ice cream palace has about 3 zillion flavors of ice cream. It's the best ice cream in town, in my opinion. Lucky, I tell Ben, but I'm not too jealous because I'm going to spend the morning painting with Dad. Ready to create, Dad asks. Yes, I say, and we walk out to his studio in the backyard. When I come out to Dad's studio a long time later, I see Ben and Myra in the backyard. I notice that Ben and Myra's lips are blue. Bleep blop, bubble blum, blice bleem, Ben says, his mouth full of chewing gum. You got bubblegum ice cream, I say. Bleep blair, blavin blah, bubble blowing bluntest, says Myra. Have fun, I say, and let the biggest bubble win. I know I need to work on my audition, but first I need Mom's advice. Mom, I say, I need help. With what? Mom asks. My audition for Miss Tinkle. We have 2 minutes to audition with a song, dance, or monologue. Miss Tinkle said a monologue is the expression of a character's mental thoughts. Aren't all thoughts mental? Mom laughs. I said the very same thing, but she told me not to interrupt. She said, we can choose our own characters or she'll give us a monologue to read. What should I do? What do you want to do? Asks Mom. Mom, I say, why do you always answer my questions with another question? Because I think you're pretty smart, Mom says with a smile, and I like to hear your answers. Well, I don't really know how to dance, and I'm not used to singing, but I have a lot of mental thoughts, I say. Yes, Mom says, but you're supposed to be a character, not yourself, right? Right, I say. So what character should I be? How about another famous Dolores, like Dolores Huerta? There's a great name. A great idea, I tell Mom. Dolores was a leader who helped farm workers in California. I learned about her from Miss Garcia. Didn't Dolores always say, si se puedo? Yes, we can. To workers trying to make their jobs better. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, but I'm going to try it again.
Si se puedo.
Si se puedo.
Yeah.
That was a little help from my daughter. So I'm going to read it again. I learned about her from Miss Garcia. Didn't Dolores always say, si se puedo? Yes, we can, to workers trying to make their jobs better? Yes, she did, Mom says. I'm going to be Dolores. I'm going to start working on my monologue right now. Thanks, Mom. I start upstairs where Ben nearly knocks me over. Lola, I need your help, he says, taking my hand and leading me to his room. Where's Myra? I ask. Shh, he says. Why are you shushing me? Because I'm in trouble, Ben says. What did you do? I say. I see Myra sitting on the floor of Ben's room playing with his Legos. Oh no. Hi, Lola, Myra says with a smile. I guess she doesn't realize that she's missing a great big chunk of hair on the side of her head. What do you think Ben has done? Yep, something you've probably done before. Probably got the scissors to her head. I won the bubblegum blowing contest, Lola, but I got bubblegum stuck in my hair, so Ben cut it out. Wow, I say, but I'm looking at the space where a chunk of hair is missing. Can you fix it, whispers Ben. I say, I guess I can try, but I'm a little worried. The last time I tried to cut hair, it wasn't my own, and Mom wasn't too happy about it. I liked the way my spiky hair looked, but I sure didn't like being teased about it. I go get a brush and some rubber bands and ribbons and try to find a hairstyle that covers Myra's bald patch. It's not working, but Myra likes the ponytails I put all over her head. Maybe we can paint it, I say. Yes, says Josh. I like purple, says Myra, but as soon as I'm done mixing up the color, we hear Mom's voice. Ben, Myra, come downstairs. Mrs. Goldstein's here to pick up Myra. I feel like hiding under my bed, but instead I walk downstairs with Myra and Ben. I've never met Mrs. Goldstein, but I'm not surprised when I do. Myra, she says, what happened to your beautiful hair? She puts her hands on her lips and looks just like Alyssa when she's mad. Myra must be more like Mr. Goldstein. It's still beautiful, I say, trying to help. There's just less of it. Ben explains what happened and says he's super sorry. Mom apologizes too and offers to take Myra to the hairdresser. But Mrs. Goldstein says, no, thank you. It's time to go, Myra. But I want to stay, says Myra. You can come back again soon, says Mom, smiling at Myra. We'll see, says Mrs. Goldstein, and she and Myra are out the door. What is it with you two and scissors? Mom asks with a sigh. Ben is upset for the rest of the weekend. I know this because Sunday is sunny and nice, and Ben is sitting inside on the couch wearing his paint goggles and his soccer mouth guard. I decide to cheer him up with a cat joke. Ben, why was the kitty so grumpy? I ask. Ben shrugs. Because he was in a bad mood, I say, trying to get Ben to laugh. He just takes out his mouth guard and says, I'm in a bad mood too. On Monday morning, Ben and I run into Alyssa and Myra on the way to school. Myra's hair is pretty much gone. She has a super short cut, but at least now everything is the same length as the part Ben cut off. Myra, Ben says, you look cool. Then he asks, can I touch your head? Sure, Myra says, but Alyssa grabs her sister's hand and pulls. Come on, Myra, we're leaving. It was an accident, I yell to Alyssa just in time for Principal Blott to hear me as she walks out of her office. Lola, she says, must you always be so loud? That's me, I think. Lola the Loud. I hope you come back next time to hear more of Lola Levine, Drama Queen.